Wake up, Neo. These are the words that we introduced to when they introduced us to the Matrix. Neo is the chosen one, the gifted one. Now, the Matrix is not the point of this talk, but it's so close to the way we live our lives now. In the Matrix, we found that Neo has to wake up because machines are fighting against human beings. Machines have turned human beings into their energy source, so they kill people to do that. But Neo is among the few that have woken up to realize what is happening. When it comes to the Matrix, it's one of those dystopian science movie or fiction movies. It tells us how the world really works. Even though we as human beings are not fighting against machines, most of us are exactly like Neo. Most people are living in dreamland. When are we going to wake up to reality? And that's the point of us doing this. Majority of people, you start asking yourself this question when you get into your 30s or your 40s. There has to be more to life. This can't be it. You start setting goals and you start telling yourself, this is going to be my year. I'm going to make things happen. I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to make some money. I need to get into a better relationship. This relationship is throttling me. Now, this is purely a wake-up call. And mine is to remind you that if you're going to go out there and live the kind of life that you want, things have to change. You have to change. The way you think has to change. The way you eat has to change. The way you go to work has to change. Now, how do we do that? And how do we get out of slumberland, out of our dreamland, and start living reality? Because most of us are dreaming. The first thing that for you to be able to do that, it's you have to take 100% responsibility for your life. Because the minute you take 100% responsibility for your life, everything changes. You stop being a victim. The minute you decide, things change. Because the minute you do that, the minute you start engaging with life, the minute you start throwing your whole existence, your whole energy, and your whole life at something, you start creating the kind of life that you want. People will always use the excuse that I don't have time. Does it really make sense that you can work for somebody else or you work for a business where you give them 40 hours a week, but you tell me that you do not have an hour to sit down and plan your life? How do you expect to get a kind of happy life when you don't know what you want? There is no way you're going to build a house until you have a blueprint, because the blueprint makes it easier for you to know whatever material that you need, how much it will cost, and what you need to put in for you to get the end product. And most of us have never taken time to write down our blueprint. You cannot be engaged in life. You are created to be alive. And for you to do that, you have to join the Dream Body Fitness group. That's what we do. You're here to be alive. You have to live with purpose, and it starts with your health.